architectural dreams have been realized this last week, and I put the finishing touches on the house, which is a cat scratch post. Now it's done. I did that, which was fun, and I covered our propane tanks outside to keep the weather off of them. Just working my way through my list. Not very heavy.
I'm gonna give you your knife to boot.
Sadie, do you want to tell your big news?
Well, my big news is that I don't know what big news is.
I'll tell you.
I have a loose tooth, my first one.
Is it very wiggly?
No.
But it's getting there, huh?
Yeah.
What are you working on, Milo?
Sketches for my graphic novel that I'm writing this year.
You're writing a graphic novel this year?
Mm-hmm.
Now we need a place to put our coats, other than my 8-foot ladder, which has worked quite well. But I'm gonna get into my big box of giant bolts and eye bolts and see what I can make out of that.
We're just ticking down the list of comfort items and necessities here in the little house. Now that we have bathroom doors, the next thing is to solve the problem of coats. We will for sure have a mudroom someday, eventually, next year. But right now we have a pile of coats, which are sometimes on a chair and sometimes on a ladder. And that is the problem that Nick is working to solve.
It's now 14 degrees outside, so we'll see how it goes. We'll see how long I last. Well, I haven't taken very good care of it so far, but I got this giant welding table for free. A good friend of ours was helping with an estate sale and sort of liquidating all of somebody's assets. The guy had a great big shop. He was a metal worker and a mechanic, and they sold everything they could, and then they were going to just haul it all off to the dump. So I went and took a look at what was left, and it was this and the drill press that I have. So it was a pretty great score. Eventually it'll get all cleaned up and moved inside when I have it inside. Okay. And there's two of these, like that, and then there is one that goes over. We could keep it about that tall, because like your coat.
Yep, looks about right.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
And then the little shelf is a little higher than bench high.
Uh-huh.
In there.
Hey! I'm still drawing the sketches for my graphic novel.
Look in here. Look.
Excellent.
There's
This
things.
is an ogre.
Yeah. There's pins. There's pins in one of the pockets.
Awesome.
This easel is a clearly Fauchematic creation, which has been away in our storage unit, packed away until we had room for it. It has a paper roll and a chalkboard side, and the girls were very happy to see it.
So we're putting a little surface for gloves and whatnot, about knee high. And I happen to have this piece of round steel that came out of one or the other of these barrels. So it's a barrel bottom. It needs a lot of cleanup, but it's going to work well. I'm going to use more of this material, which we recognize from right over here, to put a rim on it so it's not a razor sharp edge. It will also help me as I try and flatten it out. Cruising on something, man.
The snow comes.
It's just like, just dump on him. That's not bad. Yep. Like my jig?
Yeah. You want to describe it?
Sure. So these nuts just determine this space from the sheet to the edge of the rim, and then this sort of locates it center, and the bolt through the middle sort of pushes the whole thing down, so it all keeps contact with everything. So when it's not snowing so hard, I don't need to weld it complete, but I'll put more weld on there. It's cookie time.
We have to have another cookie with a cup of milk. Hey, gingerbread. Gingerbread flavor. Ginger snaps.
There you go.
This is as far as I got today. I got the posts, got all the top pieces on there. I got this thing made. It'll go like that. See? Got some legs to do, and not much more. But my welder ran out of wire, so to be continued. I like making stuff out of things that we have, and for whatever reason, I have a giant box of bolts. So it seemed like the right project for a little found object art.
Good night, little house. Did you see this part is floating by? That means it's my wings.